Good morning. I am so excited and couldn't wait to hop on and share some really cool news with you. Got news this morning from Wonderopolis on Twitter that Immersive Reader is now woven right into each one of the wonders. So if you haven't seen Wonderopolis, it's no secret. I'm a huge fan, and I think it is very cool that they give students an opportunity to learn new vocabulary, practice reading comprehension, and so many other things, all while exploring their curiosity. I think that Wonderopolis is a really great way for students to be able to learn new things. And one of my core beliefs is that I believe that every learner deserves an opportunity to experience new learning. So it totally makes sense that I would be a huge fan of Wonderopolis, but now that they've woven Immersive Reader right into the wonders, oh my gosh, it's a game changer for sure, and I could not be more excited. So I wanted to take some time to share with you kind of what this looks like, what it's going to mean for your learners, because, Wonderopolis has always had that place where we could listen to the wonders. In other words, we could click listen, and the students could put on headphones, and it would read the wonder out loud. But Immersive Reader is like taking that up so many levels. There's so many other things you can do within Immersive Reader from Microsoft. And now that that's part of Wonderopolis, I hope that you are going to be just as excited as I am. So this is good stuff, big stuff, and I cannot wait to show you around. So let's take some time to do just that. I'm going to show you Wonderopolis and how Immersive Reader is going to change everything. Okay, so I wanted to take just a few minutes to show you around Wonderopolis. Wonderopolis.org is such a great resource, such a great tool to use in your classroom. And if you haven't seen it before, I want to show you some of the features that have always been here, even before this really exciting news about Immersive Reader. So as we scroll down, you can see Wonderopolis posts a wonder of the day every single day. So I'm going to choose the wonder. Today's wonder is what happens if you have hyperhidrosis. When I choose that wonder, you can see it takes me to a page dedicated to that specific topic. And as I scroll down, there are questions to kind of gear them up for what they're about to learn. There are images, videos, and then the wonder itself. Now, within the wonder, there are opportunities for students to learn new vocabulary. So these words that are yellow, I can hover over that word and it gives me the definition. And then I can practice that vocabulary here in the Wonder Word Challenge. There is the Did You Get It? Test Your Knowledge. Those are just 3 quick questions for students to show what they know after reading the wonder. And then finally, the Try It Out. And this is one of my favorite pieces of Wonderopolis, is that it gives students opportunity to apply what they've learned. So now that you've read it, now that you know this, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do with this so that they're able to take it beyond surface level and really into that deep understanding or deeper level of learning for sure. And so I'm going to scroll back up because now that I've shown you some of the features that each wonder has, I want to show you Immersive Reader, because no doubt this is a game changer and I think will be really powerful as it's built into Wonderopolis now, which is so exciting. So under the title, here's our title of our wonder. You see the Immersive Reader icon and the word listen. I'm going to click on that. And it's going to take me to Immersive Reader, which looks like this. There are no images. It's really just the words that I am reading. And so the first thing I can do, which I could always do in Wonderopolis, is to have it read aloud, which is huge because this gives every student an opportunity to experience the wonder just by putting on some headphones and listening and playing it back as many times as they need to in order to understand what they're hearing.
What happens if you have hyperhidrosis? Have you ever wondered?
Okay, so that's very easy, very simple to do. Up here, there are 3 icons for text preferences, grammar options, and reading preferences. And I want to just kind of take you through those so that you can see all of the things you can do with Microsoft's Immersive Reader. And now you can do that within each wonder now that it's part of Wonderopolis. Okay, so text preferences, I can change the text size. I can increase spacing, change the font, of course, and then I can even add a colored overlay or change the background of what I'm reading so that the students can, if that's something they need, it's available right here within Immersive Reader. Then I have grammar options, so I can break the words into syllables. I can even identify the parts of speech, and you can either turn the labels on or off. And then within reading preferences, I can do a couple of things. I can choose line focus, which is going to do just that. It's going to focus on one line at a time. And let me show you what that looks like as they have it read out loud.
Wondered. What is hyperhidrosis? What causes hyperhidrosis?
Very cool, yeah? And so then I can choose Picture Dictionary. This means that I can click on a word and it shows me a picture to identify that word so that I understand what it means, which is very, very cool and so easy for students to do. And then finally, I can choose Translate. And I love that you can either translate the wonder by word or the entire wonder. So if it's just one word that I'm having trouble with, I can translate that word specifically. And you can see there are lots of different languages to choose from, just making it so accessible for every single learner. So I'm going to go back to Wonderopolis. You guys, hopefully you are as excited about this as I am. I just think it's going to make it so much more of a reality for every single student to be able to explore their curiosity and to wonder and to get to experience Wonderopolis now that this is part of the platform. One thing I didn't show you is that you don't have to do the wonder of the day. In other words, I can search dogs, and it's going to pull up all of the wonders about dogs. So I love Wonderopolis for a couple of different reasons. I think it's awesome for early finishers, for students who have already mastered what you're teaching. I think it's great to do Wonder Wednesdays and let all of your students access Wonderopolis. But I also think it's a great research tool for primary students as well. So if I click on one of these wonders, why do dogs drool? It's a good question. So you can see again under the title, there is the Immersive Reader icon and listen. So you just click that and it takes you to Microsoft's Immersive Reader where you can do all of those cool things that I just showed you. So again, I hope you're as excited about this as I am. Wonderopolis is just always doing amazing things. I am such a fan of their work and what they're doing for today's learners and today's educators. You guys check it out. I cannot wait to hear what you think. Very, very cool stuff from Wonderopolis and Immersive Reader.